Welcome to MIS News. Today's topic is about the U.S. gun law in Texas, and I'm going to compare those laws with the Mexican legal system. In 2017, Mexico registered the highest level of homicides committed in the last 20 years, with an average of 20.5 homicides per 100,000 inhabitants. Although these figures are derived in part from high levels of impunity for criminal behavior, access to firearms is one of the factors that has triggered it. In 1997, 15% of homicides were committed with firearms, but in 2017 it increases to 66%. There are many differences in terms of Mexican and US legal systems, starting with the different regulations and different government systems and laws agreed upon by each country. As for the acquisition of arms, Mexico has high restrictions on the issue of weapons, and this can only be carried out by security people who are strictly authorized. Especially when it comes to rifles and other weapons for war, the border officers who were interviewed mentioned that they feel that the people from the cartels across the border are better equipped than they, since they have better weapons. And this is because they can easily get guns from the United States. On the contrary, in the United States, getting a gun is like buying clothes. They do not put any restrictions on selling them. You just have to be a citizen and fill out a document, but of course the document can have false information. And the problem is that even for Mexicans it's easy, taking into account that by doing an exchange of some kind with a citizen of the United States, they can get a gun. Here's a clip of a 13-year-old boy buying a gun on the
You see Jack try to buy beer.
No.
The cashier can't believe he even tried.
Literally, he looks like he's 12.
At the next store, Jack tries to buy cigarettes, with no luck.
I'm so sorry I can't send you a cigarette.
Later, he strikes out trying to buy Racy magazine,
You have to be 18 or older.
Alright, okay, thank you.
and then lottery tickets.
Can I get a couple scratch-offs?
How old are you? You got your ID?
13.
You what?
I'm 13.
You can't get no scratch off, baby.
Okay. Alright, thank you.
It's laughable to everyone here, the idea that we'd ever expose a 13-year-old to the dangers of a lottery ticket. But then we arrive here, at the gun show.
It should shoot pretty good for you.
I'll take it.
Within minutes, the 13-year-old easily and legally bought a .22 caliber rifle from a private seller and walked away with it.
has a lot to do with the corruption in both countries. And also because the government in the United States knows that Mexicans need guns, especially because it is part of Mexico where all the cartels are concentrated. In this way, the economy in the United States increases, taking into account that the money comes from the outside and also because of the problem is that this leads to lethal consequences. This increases violence and the insecurity in Mexico. The majority of guns used by criminal groups in Mexico come from the United States. Citizens in Mexico are being affected because of the loss of family members or different types of attacks. Although there are many factors unique to each nation that affect rates of violent crime, the United States could do more to reduce the risks posed by U.S. firearms that cross the border and are used to perpetrate crimes in nearby countries, says the newspaper The Universal. Thanks for watching. See you next Monday in the MIS News.